Hello everyone, this is Sandeep here, and this video is about post-market analysis of Bank Nifty future on 7th of June and all the trades that I've taken today are there on the chart. So today morning, if you see that Bank Nifty opened 250 points down, so it was more or less bearish move for Bank Nifty, and whole day tried to inch up, but again fell, came down, and it clearly indicated that it is in a bearish mode. So with that view, the first trade that I took was a long trade at around 942, and you'll see the entry over here. The 942 entry for long trade was mainly because of NMACD that is crossing below from the trigger line. Stochastic was also at the oversold condition. MS was giving a signal of oversold, and at the same time, TSV was trying to come below the MA line. So I took a long trade at this time. I exited, even KDJ, you see it is in the green zone, and I exited at around 1033 with 80 points when the TSV line started coming below the MA line, and stochastic, even here the stochastic was crossing from over what condition. There was a turn in MS also, so I exited over here. So this long trade from 942 to 1033 gave 80 points. After that, I could have entered a short trade over here, but since NMACD was still in green zone, in green color, and it was above the trigger line, I didn't, take initiated a short trade at that time. Instead, I waited till 1051 to initiate a short trade when NMACD was crossing the trigger line, and at the same time, I knew that the POC will be my target. The first target will be POC. So I targeted for POC. This is the volume profile POC in red line that you see. So I exited at 1180, which gave me 135 points for this short trade. The third trade of the day, I missed it, which was around 1218. Again, at the point of control of volume profile, KDJ gave a signal that it is trying to go up. So I could have entered over here because there was a clear rejection at POC, but I missed it because by the time I checked all the other parameters, the market was already in this candle. It had moved big over there. So I didn't enter in that. Instead, when the rejection came at this two layer, right, and when KDJ line also was turning down, I initiated a short trade at this time, which was 1245. And at the same time, you'll see that NMACD was also trying to come down, though it is not a very strong signal from a stochastic perspective, but it was a signal. At the same time, other chart also was giving some, confirmation. So I stayed in this trade till 1312. This time I try to stay longer, thinking that it might break the POC line. But yeah, I tried, but again it came back. So it didn't stay there for long. So I exited at 1312 with 75 points. The last trade of the day for me was 1336. Again, it was a short trade. Same thing, where NMACD line was crossing the trigger, or stochastic was returning from here. And if you look into this was also trying to come down at this point. So I took that trade. I could have exited here, but I waited since NMACD was still trying to go down. I stayed till 1418, which gave me some 865 points. That's the short trade that I took. And after that, I stayed light because it was not very clear and it was not coming with conviction. But there was one candle going up and then suddenly, it was coming down. So I was not convinced enough to take that trade. And after three, there was, short covering happened because of which this rally was there, but I could not participate in this one because by that time it was not very clear, whether the short covering rally will last long or not. So this is in summary all the trades that I've taken today. It gave a total of, I guess, 250, 355 points. Let me count. 80, 215, 290, 355 points. 355 points for today. Hope this gives you some clarity in terms of my trade, and it helps you to understand how to initiate an exit trade in this kind of setup. Thanks. Bye.